Businesses across the Midwest are facing new challenges and supply chain shortages. Now, to find the right qualified workers, the Western Governors University School of Business is helping students and professionals build in-demand skills for today's workforce. So we know that Chicago's supply chain industry is booming right now. People looking for careers in that. Can you kind of explain what exactly a career in supply chain actually entails?
Sure. So supply chain really is, as defined by the Association for Supply Chain Management, everything from your raw materials to the finished good all the way to your client. So think about the chairs we're sitting in now. How do we contemplate where the steel comes from, where the fabric comes from? How do we assemble that, put that together, get it shipped to your clients, and then end up right here in the WGN studio? So it's really the entirety of the supply chain of any product or service and how it gets into the hands of our clients.
And I think it just used to be something that people figured out along the way, but now a degree is offered in this.
Yes, so at WGU in our School of Business, we offer a degree in supply chain. And really what we're doing, to Mark's point, we are helping students hone in on the skills that they need while also helping them gain new skills so they can go out there and into the job market right away.
And so what does the difference between getting a degree like that somewhere else versus WGU? How does that differ?
Yeah, that's a great question. So at WGU, all of our degree programs are in high workforce need areas. They are flexible, they're affordable, they're online. So what that means is that students don't have to choose between going to work or going to school. At WGU, our students can do both.
And you can get a bachelor's degree.
Absolutely, yeah. WGU has a fantastic bachelor's degree undergrad, and we definitely support WGU as far as the content and some of the actual outcomes there to make sure that the students at WGU are definitely ready for workforce today.
And is this a 4-year degree, or does it take 4 years, or can you spread that out over time because you're doing it online?
Yeah, so our degree is a 4-year degree, but the great thing about WGU is that we're a competency-based university, so our students can graduate as soon as they demonstrate competency within their program. So that can be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years.
Oh, that is amazing. So what type of skills are you looking for?
What we really see from the ASCM clients out there in the workforce, it's things like critical thinking, organizational skills, really being adaptive to the very, very, very changing environment that is supply chain. So everything from disruptions that we've seen through COVID all the way through some of the geopolitical issues today, driving resiliency and being able to adapt to those meeting market needs of today and the clients that we represent.
So do you need some of these skills coming in, or are these skills that you can be taught through the program?
Yeah, so we're going to teach you all of the skills that you need so you can jump right into the job market. But a lot of our students that come into our university, they have some experience already. And so we're helping to hone in again on those existing skills that they have while again building new skills that they need so they can join the job market.
Yes, I was just getting ready to say a lot of people are contemplating changes because AI is making a lot of jobs that used to be plentiful a little obsolete right now. So is this also something that people who have gone out and done 10, 15 years in the workforce come back and change into?
Absolutely. That is really where we see a huge amount of market potential with adult learners or even traditional learners, where how can we really make sure that they are completely ready to go for the job force on day one. And what we see with our partners like WGU is when you combine a fantastic high-quality undergraduate degree along with one of the ASCM certifications, we see family supporting roles, and those who are looking for jobs find them, up to 70% of them, within the first 6 months of their search.
That is amazing. Well, gentlemen, thank you for coming in and sharing this information.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
To learn more about WGU's School of Business and its flexible degree program, visit their business school's website. It's on your screen right there, or you can call the number. Whether you're trying to advance your career, prepare for new opportunities, Western Governors University will support your next step.